I just thought it'd be fun to go through this thing and look what's in the trunk this morning. Came with a fair number of parts, so let's see. Grab some gloves for the stuff in here. Okay. Another filler neck. A little hideaway. A little crusty. Could be useful. Swap mate maybe or something. Looks like voltage regulator and generator. Man, these are heavy. I like seeing old stuff with like the little oiling cap there and the lube cap. Kind of neat, but yeah, that's kind of a cool piece. I like the Delco Remy tag on there, but yep. I'm probably going one wire alternator on this thing, so might even do a full rewire. Some trim. I don't know if this is this car. That doesn't look like it. But I'll lay it out and see. I make a trailer. Cool. Oh, neat. Old fuel pump. That's pretty cool. Hey. And fan. I was thinking about putting a mechanical fan along with an electric one on the 55 on the big block. Looks like 2 more here. Yeah, all the right style. That's pretty cool. These may just get run. I kind of like these old ones. Looks like 2 of them are riveted and 1 of them is spot welded. Patch somebody cut out of something. Maybe they kept it around for a piece to scab in somewhere else. Looks kind of like trans tunnel hump. Bumper brace or something. It's like a heat riser flap thing for carburetor. Still moving. A little bit of mouse nestage, as one would expect. Tearing into this thing, and I'll be going with it with the vacuum. So I think I'm just going to collect all the stuff like these brackets, just put them in a miscellaneous bracket pile. Put that riser over here with the other stuff. Super mega bolt. Jeez. That one's chewed up good. These are scrap bin items. Bumper bolt. Yeah, cool. A little bumperette pieces, probably for the front. Another set of these rear pieces. The ones on here are a little crunchy, so, and a little bent up. It makes sense. Grab another one for it. We're getting parts for it. Another one of those little bumperette pieces. That's some heavy stamping I don't recognize. Stanley, made in USA, butt marker. Okay. Scraper tool. Paintbrush. Hood hinge. That's interesting. Yeah, mirrored pair. These covers for the electrical to run on the side of the floor. That's cool. Those look pretty good. Don't know exactly where this one goes. Vinyl piece. The smell. Ugh, musty. Very earthy scent. So, kind of a neat black door card with a loop pile carpet down here. The red with a black paint over it, but good for a template if I was to get some of that blank card material or whatever I want to do there. I think the cards are still in the car, the original ones, so this might have been some extra leftover stuff. It's one of those pieces, the trim goes around little window fuzzies. Hey, alternator bracket, or generator. Oh, sweet. Oh, woo, nasty. And the bottom came out of that oil bath air cleaner and dripping oil everywhere. But yeah, original air cleaner. How cool is this? Yeah. That kind of stuff's always gone when I usually get around to them. Yeah, I'm gonna grab something and get that oil picked up. We'll just call that a patina preserver and concrete sealer. That's my excuse. Got 2 flywheels back here. Good night. Little rear window trim piece. Pressure plate. Flywheel. Man, I can get a good haul at the scrapyard just for what's back here. Sorry, Mousy, gotta get rid of your housey. Ugh. I always love tools. Little clutch disc, that's cute. Quarter window. I don't know what this is. Not to this thing. Got the track and stuff with it. I have to look and see if some of these items are for this car or for something else. That appears to be a donor trim piece for the fender. It's missing the front trim on this car, on the fender, so I think that's what that one is. I have to measure it up, take it off of this sheet metal. They just cut it off the old fender, so undo the clips and hold it up. It should be front trim. Right here, little breather tube, crusty fuel filter, and some bolts. Nothing that interesting. Some lug nuts. Yeah, might keep the breather tube around. Everything else is probably going to go in the trash or the scrap bin for recycling. I don't think Folgers has come in a can like that in 15 years or better. Same kind of thing, little springs, see some valve cover hold down, tab things, generator bolt, got the knurling on it, some little cross tab, I have no idea what that one's for. Throw it in the miscellaneous hardware bin. Need a wheel arch? Kind of putting off peeling this thing out of here. Ah, man! Whew! Cast iron bell housing. Yeah. Woo! Got some linkages. Probably not going to need that one. I did feel the shifter was all set up. Right now it's a manual. Hey, wheel weight. Save that for melting down for the muzzleloader. And put that in the lead wheel weight pile. But yeah, right now it's a 3-speed column shift. I'm probably going to put a 700 R4 in it and just put a little floor shifter. So even if the clutch linkage isn't all hooked up, probably not going to need it. Another piece of window trim. This one's got a little bit of ding and dent to it, and it looked like the whole set was there for front and rear installed on the car right now. That is one long spring. Another voltage regulator up on the wall with the little pass-through grommet and stuff. And the panel's in good shape. More garnish molding. Got a horn, some miscellaneous tab, part of a wiper, dust cover for the transmission. Looks like a coil clamp, a hose clamp piece, something, tail light harness or headlight or whatever, a little light harness. Throttle pedal with the firewall support piece. Looks like some more clutch linkage. Throttle connections, a couple of them, throttle brackets. Whoop-de-doo. of shift linkages and throttle cable or throttle linkages. Get those all laid out. Another clutch disc. Good spring. Another throttle linkage or shift linkage or whatever. Trim pieces, old vacuum hose, funky. More linkage, my gosh. That other wiper thing. Looks like the trunk pad piece is still back there a little bit. Parts of a speaker that's still hooked up and wired in. Another little trim clip piece and side trim or something. Don't know what. Lower steering column support piece, I think. And cover. That other side, little corner trim for the rear window. That looks like just about it for the treasures in here. There's some rotted weather stripping and some old hose. So let's give a little summary of all the treasures that were in there. They had all that crammed in the trunk. Heck, just the weight right there would be 20 bucks at the recycling yard just for the flywheels and the bell housing, but probably chuck the flywheels and hang on to the bell housing for a while. So anyway, there's the trunk contents. Thanks for watching.